Well, hello and welcome to the Palau de Sport de Granollers and semi-finals day in the 2021 Women's Handball World Championships. Well, earlier today in an incredible game, France came from behind in the last 3 minutes to beat Denmark 23-22. There were incredible scenes as the Olympic champions just overcame them. But coming up next, the second semi-final, the one all the locals want to see, because European champions Norway are taking on the host nation, Spain. Paul Bray here with you then for this game. The final step to reach yet another final for Norway, prolific team. They have had 10 podiums in World Championships. Indeed, 7 of their players have been world champions before, Oftedal and Herren twice. They are well supported though, the Norwegians, and making a lot of noise, trying hard to drown out the local support here in the arena. They concede 5,600, but has an 80% limit. So we're looking at more around 4,700. All is set here.
Campeonato del Mundo Femenino de Balonmano 2021. Hoy jugarán las selecciones nacionales de Noruega contra
of the International Handball Federation, Dr. Hassan Mustafa on the left there. The president of the Spanish Handball Federation. The fans are ready, and what we need now are the teams. First out is the flag of the International Handball Federation. This is the first competition, Women's World Championship competition, to feature 32 teams. Started out in 8 groups of 4. They then became 4 groups of 6, and the top 2 in each group came through. And now we are down to the last 4, and to the delight of the locals, the host nation, Spain, are amongst them. Norway, big favourites as ever. They're here too, and they are the first out. They did drop 1 point in the group stages against Sweden, and it left them needing to win against the defending champions, the Netherlands, in their final main round match, which they did. In the process, it dropped out of the competition, the defending champions, the Netherlands, and allowed Sweden through to the quarterfinals, where Norway were comfortable winners over a new-look Russian side, beating them in the end 34-28. Carmen Martin, the captain of the Spanish team, leads out the team who has won all its matches so far. And they were pushed hard in the main round by Japan, Croatia and Brazil. In the quarterfinals, they made a slow start before finding the right back line to sweep past a lackluster Germany. So with the teams lined up, we'll hand over now to the hall announcer to introduce the players and the officials.
Norway is with the number 10 captain Steinbredal Oftedal. Number 23, Camila Herre. Number 11, Malin Number 20, Marit Jakobsen. Number 9, Nora Moore. With the number 4, Veronica Christiansen. 24, Sanna Solberg Isaksen. Number 12, TJ Solberg. Number 19, Moa Oftedal. Number 16, Katrin Lunde. Number 15, Vilde Ingstad. With the number 2, Henny Reistad. Number 13, Marin Ardal. With the number 3, Kari Bratsedale. And the number 25, Kristin Breistol. Officials, Torir Hegerson, Tonje Larsen, Max Olsson, Morten Jeskar, and Leonardi Nilsibar Leda. The Spain lineup is with the number 4, Captain Carmen Martin. With the number 6, Carmen Campos. 18, Maitán Echeverría. Número 30, Sole López. Number 33, Gassama. Number 34, Alicia Fernández. Number 39, María Rodríguez. Con el número 44, Ainhoa Hernández. Número 51, Irene Espinola. With the number 62, Paula Arcos. Y con el número 86, Alexandrina Cabral. Oficiales: José Ignacio Prades, Imanol Álvarez, Jorge Martínez, Cesario Flores y Jessica Alonso Bernardo. The referees are Meike Merem and Tanya Cutler from Germany. IHF technical delegates Ariana Bojic from Bosnia-Herzegovina and Joanna Bremen from Poland. IHF official Miss Stella Bartanyam from Russia. IHF representative Miss Narcisa Lecusanu from Romania. Please stand up, we are going to listen the Norway anthem. Escucharemos el himno nacional de España.
Teams have met 16 times in official competition, 12 wins for Norway, 3 for Spain and 1 draw. The last meeting was the semi-final of the World Championships 2 years ago, and that was a Spanish win, 28-22. The lineup for Norway then, Christiansen, Øftedal and Mørk make up a formidable backline, while wingers Herrem and Solberg, together with Jakobsen, have led the way in a haul of 72 fast break goals. On the line, Dali has been superb. Solberg and Lundin goal very experienced. Storri Helgason, Icelandic coach of the Norwegian team. Bit of a legend, frankly. For Spain then, Barbosa, Arderius, Rodriguez have tended to start at the back, but the fast Campos and Arcos provide good options. They have excellent wings, led by Captain Martin. And on the line, Gassama, been very strong. Their new coach this season, José Prades, took over after the Olympic Games. Spain finished 9th. Stina Øftedal, who's had a terrific competition, as has Carmen. Campos, 20 goals with a 77% success rate. Øftedal, 18 goals with an 82% success rate, with the 30 assists for Øftedal make her absolutely lethal in attack. So the Norwegians have a bone to pick with Spain. They've waited 2 years, but this is it. After Spain beat them in that semi-final 2 2 years ago, Spain went on to lose the final in the last second against the Netherlands. Norway finished fourth. So Norway in the red shirts throw up the second semi-final of the Women's Handball World Championships against the host nation Spain in the all-white strip today. Spain winning in the semi-final 2 years ago in Japan brought to an end a run of 3 wins for Norway in their head-to-heads. It's going to be a free throw as Gassama comes out to put a little bit of pressure, or Cabral rather, on Merck. Merck switches back, Öfterdal into the wing. Bought a little bit of space, good save, Navarro. Legendary player. So the leads things up. Gassama will go off. She's been used in defense only at the moment. And Campos comes into the attack. So they've gone for a good running, fast play. Rodriguez at right back. Campos in the centre. Cabral, who's got a huge shot, but couldn't quite bring it to bear in the quarter-final. Switches into the middle now. Classic play call against the Spaniards. 6 passes to get the shot away. Get the shot, but it comes off goalkeeper Lunde, who started today ahead of Solberg. 2 most experienced keepers in each team. And first goal of the game, Bragset Dale, the line player for Norway. And a lot of space. So on the wings, we've got Gutierrez for Spain, Carmen Martin, of course, on the right wing. Looking for the line, couldn't get it through. Cesareo gets a free throw though. Spanish number 10. Cabral, now she's found Martin. Goal is given, close to the line. Norway with a very quick throw off. Öfterdal. Held up by Gassama, who's got to watch herself holding the shirt from behind. Gassama, the 24-year-old who plays in France for Fleury. Relative newcomer, played in the first competition for Spain at the European Championships last year. Propping up the centre of the defence with Cesareo. Öfterdal, Merck looks to the line, Dale. That is going to be a yellow card. It's given to Cesareo, takes that one on the chin, occupational hazard. Expected Öfterdal, Christiansen, Merck across the back. Solberg, the twin sister, the other Norwegian goalkeeper, has come around on the line, but the ball intended for her is cut out beautifully. Gutierrez getting a hand on it. Cabral. That's an attacking foul. The defenders have closed the door a long time before she got there. Merck races to get back on again. Ardal, for the moment, is defending. Getting a change between attack and defence. Spain also with Gassama and Campos changing between attack and defence. Two goalkeepers at each end are both in their 6th World Championship. Lunde, record holder for Norwegian appearances of 321 appearances. Navarro at the other end, 234, and she makes the save. Looks up, but the Norwegians are so fast. They're already falling back. Fast breaks are more the bread and butter of the Norwegians, who scored 72 so far in this competition, compared to 37 for the Spaniards. So 5-1 attack against a 6-0 defence at the moment. Spain qualified, of course, by right as the host. Norway got their place as European champions last year in Denmark. So a few changes being made already by Spain as New coach Jose Prades tries to find some solutions into the wing. Solberg, that's an attacking foul as Martinez bundled over. That's the foul there. Öfterdal sends her flying, ironically, right where Solberg was looking to land, and that was the earlier save by Navarro, who's now on 2 saves from 3. Hugely popular Navarro, 42 years of age, veteran of the team. Ran in as a second-line player, goes Gutierrez. She's coming back again, trying to distract the defenders to make space. Cabral, breakthrough, finds a gap. Scores a 36th goal of the competition. Cabral, who plays in Romania for Bistrita, but the response is almost instantaneous as Christiansen lets rip with a long-range effort. That was the goal. In the lead again, they had a chance to go back in front, Spain, but that comes to nothing as Lunde makes her second save, and they come back quickly. Öfterdal tries to go over the top of the defence, Christiansen rather, and Navarro makes another save, an easier one this time. A little closer to her body. Well, this was the save at the other end of Gutierrez. So both goalkeepers very much in evidence as both teams sit on a rather poorly 2 goals from 5 attempts. Here's to decide who will meet France in the final. So there's the reason for the change for Spain, who brought on Espinola. Right back for Rodriguez. Turnover called against Cabral. Spain can't languish or consider arguing the referee because the Norwegians are so quick they've got to get back quickly. So Christiansen in the centre for the moment. Öfterdal will switch to the wing. Oh no! It's a penalty. Contact from the defender on her hand. See here, well, in fact, a touch on her hip as well. That's always frowned upon. Gutierrez, the foul. Castellanos comes in, who played a superb quarter-final. She's saved 3 penalties. She's up against Merck, who scored 12 of her 16 in the competition, and scores that one. Played it very quick. Chance for Castellanos. So back come Spain on the line. Eli Cesareo, who plays for the Spanish champions Bera, but there are rumours that she may be heading to Norway next season to play for the champions Vipers Kristiansand. Quite a few of her future club teammates are here, if that happens. Solid defence, Campos no way through there as Christiansen blocks her. Handoff, Cesareo drops in, Campos follows but doesn't go in behind her. She wanted to try and switch it back left again and get Cabral in between the first and second defender on this side. Couldn't quite cut in sharp enough. Campos. Passive play now against Spain. 6 passes to get the shot away. He's won already. Espinola trying to break through on the far side. He's come on for the injured Rodriguez. Cabral! Oh, dismissively caught by Lunde. Öfterdal. Merck is wide and says, look to the line. Oh, stolen. Carmen Martinez away. Feeds to Cabral, and Lunde got a touch on it, but it wasn't enough. Second goal of the game for the 35-year-old back player. 626th goal for Cabral for Spain. Owner has now gone in on the right wing. It's going to be a free throw. Possession stays with Norway. Ciprades not too happy with the call, felt that was a genuine attempt. Spaniards need to pay attention because there's an overload on the left. They're all talking to each other on this side. Christiansen playing so fast, looks for the line. Dali, she'll get a free throw. By the time she managed to get herself steady to shoot, Campos was right in front of her. 10 minutes played then. 3-3 in the semi-final. Low scoring. Norway once more edge in front, courtesy of Nora Mørk, and the 32nd goal of the competition. Cabral, Campos. Need a few long-range efforts because the defense is sitting quite comfortably at 6-7 meters. Not being drawn out yet. Martin goes in, could have taken the ball. Didn't get the service. Spinola coming in. Cabral. Passive play again, being called against them. Oh, Martin, that was a very, very closed angle for the shot. Almost no chance against the goalkeeper, who just had to stay on the post, Lunde. It'll still count as a fourth save. Helgason, who's bellowing instructions, doesn't seem too happy. And I think a change on the left wing. I think the reason is that he's trying to get Christiansen off to put Henny Reistad on. And whether she hasn't understood or she can't hear on the far side, I don't know. Martinez pushed up onto Christiansen. Free throw. Go with the passive play call now against Norway. Into the line. Comfortably put away. Rodzet Dali, the scorer. Lovely feed in through the legs of Espinola. Öftedal, who herself can be taken off between attack and defense. She's defending wide, playmaker. Solberg, stronger and bigger defender at two left, to the far side. Arderius now comes on full Spain, trying to kickstart the attack again. She's got a bit of pace on that. It's untidy play right now, and Gassama is staying on the line. Here she is! Off the post, her first shot of the game. Cabral finding Gassama. It wasn't a particularly well-framed shot. They finally made the substitution. Christiansen got the message. And Reistad on the ball now, comes on. Looks for the wing. Not past too high for Malin Erner to do too much about it. And we've got a couple of players down, and Cabral is looking in some pain almost straight away. Took a blow on the nose. Oh yes, Rodzet Dali put an elbow up and caught her in the face. She's had to come off for treatment, not what they need. She's looking in some distress at the moment, being treated on the bench. Well, play continues meanwhile. Campos staying on. Ball's gone astray. There is caught on her lip and cut her lip. Cabral will need to stop the bleeding before she's allowed back on again. The moment Argos has come on. That's a penalty. Won by Öftedal. Looks around and, well, difficult to see, but the referees must have seen some contact with a shooting arm or hand. Castellanos comes back in again. The Malaga goalkeeper. Through the legs. Mørk, second penalty of the game, the third overall. Celebrations on the bench. So 15 minutes played. It's been an expensive 5 minutes for Spain, who've conceded 3 without reply. They've got to get going again here. Arcos. Arderius has shifted left. Arcos, 62, has come on for the injured Cabral. Portugal hanging on to Echeverria. Arderius. Arcos! They thought about it. Referees from Germany, Maike Merz and Tanja Kuttler, and they can talk to each other on a headset and decide free throw only. Arcos, now a passive play call against Spain. Clever play. Solberg steps out, cuts the last pass. And almost by default, poor old Arcos takes the 4th step. There she wanted to make the pass, had to pull up, and took too many steps. It's the art of that last-ditch moment when you move out, draw the error. Rijstad playing wide, here she comes again. 88 goals in the Champions League for her club Esbjerg in Denmark. Indeed, 7 of Norway's team play their club handball there. Deep in the wings, Sanna Solberg. Øfterdal, Heini Rijstad. Oh, penalty! Managed to break through, dropped the ball to get the extra steps. Off the bounce, and the foul drawn from Espinola. There she drops it, that buys her some more. One's inside the area, the other one's pulling the arm. Merck. Navarro stays in this time, and Merck puts it wide. Missed opportunity, and team timeout called by Spain off the back of this. Terribly framed. Something at least for Spain to cheer. Navarro.
Para enfrentarse contra Irene 1 contra 1. Tú vete arriba y Maitane, venir aquí, venir a este lado, y luego cuando vayan allí les dejamos entre 1 y 2 por fuera. Venga, va.
Lo estamos cumpliendo con lo que hemos dicho. Las forzamos al centro, no vean, ¿de acuerdo? Les trabamos la trayectoria al centro y las desplazamos hacia afuera, está claro. En ataque, llevamos 5 ataques consecutivos sin hacer nada. O somos más valientes para ir a portería, porque los 7 metros están cayendo siempre de su lado y no del nuestro. Un poquito más de continuidad.
Demeanour of Thorir Hergersson, the Icelander, in charge of Norway. Jose Prades a little more agitated. So Øfterdal, the captain. Play resumes after that first team timeout taken by Spain. No change of personnel from when they stopped last time, with the exception that beginning, Martina came off, but that happened before the team timeout. Echeverria is in there, here she comes. Comes out looking for, oh, dispossessed by Dali Brandset. Quick long pass by Ordal, the defense specialist. Solberg comes up. Spaniards are streaming back, and Merck is saying, slow down, let's rebuild. But the semi-finals at this World Championship, ironically, identical to that at the World Championships 10 years ago in Brazil. We've had an identical result, well, not exactly the scoreline, but the same team winning in the other semi-final. And 2 players in each of the teams remain in the teams here. Øfterdal on the ball now, who wins that free throw, was one of the Norwegians, together with the goalkeeper Lunde. While for Spain, Navarro in goal, and Martin, the captain, who's just gone off with the 2 Spaniards. That's a lovely goal! Long-range effort, Henny Rijstad for her first of the game, and her 30th at the World Championships, 87 kilometers an hour. 7-3, and Spain are struggling here. Not sure exactly how bad Rodriguez's shoulder injury is, but they can't dwell on these things. Arcos, who had a brilliant quarter-final. That's an outside step, and that breaks a run of 4 goals without reply. as Arderius scores for Spain. So they've gone from a 6-0 defence to a deep 6-2. Arcos is out at the front, trying to break all those crosses, and what they've done is they put in a second line player, the Norwegians trying to flatten the defence. That goes wide. Navarro back to Arderius. Cabral. To the line, Gassama, penalty. The arm taken as she went to shoot. Solberg in the thick of it once more. Lovely quick pass in there, went in to suck the defender. But Dali was also inside the area, which didn't help. So Lunde stays in goal. She saved 3 in the tournament. She's now up against Gutierrez. Scores, top corner, first goal for Gutierrez. And slowly but surely they start to claw their way back in again. A couple of goals without reply. Starts to look manageable again. We go past the 20-minute mark. Heini Reistad, so much pace, brilliant save! Navarro comes forward, smothers the shot, the break is on, Arderius. Nothing given. Long pass down. Cabral is staying with her, but Solberg instantly flicked the ball on. And Dali Bratsev gets a third. Clever play. So from having a chance to close the gap back to within 1, it's back to 3 instead. To the line, Gassama tried to go behind the defender, but it's stolen by Reistad. Reistad, who plays for Esbjerg in Denmark, coached by the Danish national team trainer, as it happens, Jesper Jensen. So Norway on the attack with a 3-goal lead in the 22nd minute. Heini Reistad again on a probing look, but this time too many steps. Too many steps at the other end. Arderius, and the turnovers are amassing. Spain are on 6 now. Norway 4. Heini Reistad breaking through. Moving the line. Close to the ball, getting stuck at the back of the net. Finally, they managed to retrieve it. Katrina Lunde. Playing in her 322nd match, the 41-year-old. So Jakobsen, who usually started for Norway on the right wing, has finally come on, replacing Malina Ona. Now it's a 3-3 defence by Spain as they try to find ways of breaking down the Norwegian attack. Penalty. And Jakobsen, who's just come on, 1 minute and 8 seconds on court, she wins the penalty. So after Merck missed the last one, Reistad will take this one. 3 from 4 she scored in the tournament. Oh, and she misses 2. 2 penalty misses now by Norway. Hooks the top of the bar and stays out, and the let off for Spain. Cabral back on again at left back, which is good news for Spain after taking that elbow in the face from Dale, and scores immediately, taking out a frustration on the goal. That's a third. Still only within two. That's a chance though. Mara Nordahl, newcomer to the Norwegian team, just 7 international matches to her name. This is her first major competition for them. But it's manageable for Spain. Gutierrez goes in as the second line. Arderius switches again. Cabral, she wasn't moving wide to exploit the wing. Difference in pace, really. The Spaniards slow with the attack against the Norwegians, who've got quite a bit of pace, and we've got another player who looks a little bit dazed after that contact. Ooh. Crowd not liking it. Right under the nose, though, of the Norwegian supporters, who, on the other hand, think that was good. And Jose Prades looks on bemused. Well, there should have been a sanction, at least, and a turnover. Cabral in the middle. Cesareo comes out. She'll drop back in again. And scores! Cesareo, first of the game. 6th in the tournament. Lovely service into her as well from Arderius. Herem has come on now for Norway. Also was in the 2011 World Championship semi-final against Spain all those years ago. This was Østerdal. And finally, the crowd get what they want. It's a 2-minute suspension. Camilla Herem, a 280th international today, quarter high, I think. So Herem starts a suspension while Jennifer Gutierrez steps up for the penalty. Scored one already. Oh, save by Lunde! Celebrations for the Norwegians, and Lunde's 4th penalty save of the championship. Read it all the way. Chance goes begging for Spain. Twice they've had a chance to get it back to within a goal. So while they have the suspension running, the goalkeeper is off. Levels things up on the attack for Norway. Merck, risky pass across, decides not to take it and drive in, happy to take the free throw. Dale, 1m84, the line player. Pass. Angel. Reistad takes a shot around the body. Comes to nothing, Cabral into the wing, big angle! And they are back within one. Makes amends for the penalty miss. Jennifer Gutierrez opens a huge angle. That was the shot at the other end by Henny Reistad. Team timeout called by Norway.
Venga, tía, vamos.
teams have used one team timeout from their allocated 3. And Martin getting herself worked up. So play resumes for Norway. Østerdal and Christiansen has now come back on. Henny Reistad, and I think more changes are coming for the Norwegians as they try to get the initiative back here. Free throw. Christiansen, Østerdal looks to the wing. Solberg definitely takes the pace off the ball, ironically. If anything, Østerdal was in a way on the ground. She drops her wrist back and just takes it over the keeper. So once again, the 2-goal lead is back again. Two in on the line for Spain now, and Arderius is fighting hard out there, the 31-year-old Malaga playmaker. Oh, lovely, into the line, and back they come to within 1. Cesario with a second. Lovely supply again by Arderius. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Stolen unfairly, say the referees. Echeverria has to give it back. Captain Carmen Martin sitting on the bench. Missed the last World Championships 2 years ago, injured at the last minute. But again, Dale Bratset, 4th goal for her. Getting nice service. It helps when Christiansen and Østerdal playing at the back, all play for the same club. They play for the Hungarian champions Chur. Great understanding, train together week in, week out. Cabral tries to suck in the defenders. Gutierrez comes out, tries the other wing. That's good play! Very clever! And as we hit the 1-minute mark in the first half, she realised there wasn't any chance on that wing. But already Solberg had gone on the fast break and exploited beautifully. Back within 40 seconds. They're taking their time. They've gone from 3-3 back to a 5-1 defense now. Spain with Arcos at the front. Hansen goes in on the line to take Arcos with her. She succeeds. Merck, no way through there. Merck goes down theatrically, but it's still only a free throw. Passive play call may well come soon. Østerdal, Merck looks to the line, stolen by Cabral. Break is on, the Norwegians are streaming back fast. Into the wing, yes! With 4 seconds to go, Spain have levelled it with Gutierrez's 3rd goal. A steal from Cabral, a break on the wing for Gutierrez. And from 4 goals down at 7-3, it's 11-all here. There was the pass from Merck. There were complaints from Dale saying I was being held. Play on, said the referee, and this was the result. Brilliant play by Spain, who's battled their way through the first half. Celebrations in the stand. And so at half-time here in this second semi-final, it's Norway 11, Spain 11. So Norway go off, will be a tad disappointed with having relinquished that 4-goal lead. Spain are just battling hard, and that's not looking great, I have to say. As Rodriguez goes off, still nursing a shoulder injury. So identical situations, 11 goals from 25 for both teams, although Spain marginally more effective with the field throws. At the fast break, Spain scored 2 from 4. Norway, uncharacteristically, have missed 1 of their 3. They've also missed 2 penalties, Norway. That's proved costly. Gutierrez with that last-ditch goal, together with Cabral, are on 3 goals apiece for Spain. Ratset Dali top scoring in the first half for the Norwegians with 4. Merck right behind her on 3. So Norway, the red dots on top, took the lead initially. Slow first 10 minutes, and then they had a 4-goal run to open up a 4-goal lead. But you can see the cluster of goals and that 5-2 exchange at the end of the first half as Spain come back and almost on the buzzer have leveled it. So for Norway, 2 penalty misses that could come back to haunt them and a fast break miss. The wings not getting superb service at the moment, and when they have, there's only been the 1 goal on the left. It's breakthroughs or mostly passes to Dali on the line that are yielding it, and Christiansen's had a few long-range shots. For Spain, 2 fast breaks, missed 2 though, and 1 penalty missed. But it's breakthroughs and passes to the line. Wings are getting average service, but long-range shooting not delivering it for them at the moment, and they need that extra dimension in the second half. So at the break here in Granollers, it's 11-all between Norway and Spain. We're going to take a break as well, but join us again for the second half. We'll see you then. back then to the Palau de Sport de Granollers at half-time in this second semi-final of the Women's Handball World Championships, with Norway and Spain locked at 11-all. Norway had the better start, going 4 up, but Spain have muscled their way back into this. Norway uncharacteristically with 5 turnovers, normally quite tidy play. And they're finishing, I'm afraid, below Spain's overall 55% success rate on their shooting, which is well below Norway's current 72 coming into this game. While Spain are on 58%, marginally below their 65%. The captain Martin Lunde, who's had a decent first half in goal, making 6 saves from 17 shots, a 35% save rate. The crowd here have certainly done their best to lift the spirits of the home team, but at the moment it's managed to swing the initiative just a little bit back towards Spain. Countdown is on for the second half. So Spain throw off the second half of this semi-final of the Women's Handball World Championships, tied with Norway, 11-all here in Granollers. Central defence as ever is Ordal, the newcomer, with Bracet Dali. The captain teases them a little. Carmen Martin forgot to bring the ball with her. Carmen Martin, who scored a phenomenal 847 goals for her country in 245 appearances, the number 4. Just out of sight on the right-hand wing. Passive play call now against Spain. Cabral, Arcos, off the feet of the keeper, bit of a let-off. Would have given them the lead for the first time. Merck, Höftedal. They want to switch back again. Christiansen will come back into the left-back position, number 4. Taking their time on the attack, Höftedal. Make sure they ply open the defence first. Dali takes the shot. It's a 2-minute suspension. It's not how they wanted to start the second half. Cesareo is sent off for that foul. Immediately, coach Jose Prades goes up to have a word with her. Nora Merck, then Navarro stays in goal. Merck's missed one already, but puts that one away. Third penalty scored of the game. With 4 taken. So Norway lead. And on top of that, they've got a power play now for just about a minute and a half. Spaniards have taken out their goalkeeper for now to level things up on the attack. Arderius, Cabral, Arcos across the back. Arcos. Have to find a way into Gassama, stolen, came off the foot of Bracet Dali. The ball dropped down. Well, Norway have been held to a draw so far in this competition by Sweden with a last-second equaliser from Melegor. Cabral, bottom corner, goal number 4. It's all square again. To the line. The understanding between them is just superb. Öftedal and Dalit Ratset. Line players down 5 goals. The two play together for Gio in Hungary. So earlier, Christiansen is there as well with them, as in Solberg, the goalkeeper, Silja Solberg. He's not been used so far in this game. Train together every day. Norway then edged back in front by one, Arderius Cabral. The Norwegians are playing now with the 5-1 briefly, with Årdal moving up. Powerful central defence. And the suspension served out. Navarro is back in goal again. Cabral is waiting wide. The whole defence pushes forwards as soon as Gassama comes out. Cabral, poor angle for the shot. That was not a good choice. And Öftedal shoots down the court. The left wing's completely free into the wing. Trying to get the ball back out again quickly. Merck sucks in the last defender. Oh, wide, Solberg. It was almost harder to miss. Big smile from Navarro. She may have, she get a touch on it. She may have got fingertips on it. Given as a 6th save of the game. Martin comes around, second line. Arcos looks inside, comes out. Too crowded at 6 meters. Takes a shot under pressure, and that goes well wide. Lunde and Norway are upping the tempo here. But Spain have been guilty of taking a few unnecessary shots and are paying the price. Exactly the same move as last time, with the difference that Solberg finishes it off this time for her second goal. Two-goal lead restored then at the 5-minute mark. Wasted. Öftedal looking for the long pass, and Jakobsen was asking for it on the far wing, but she opted not to. Oh, again! Saved. Navarro comes out quick. 7th save of the game for the Spanish keeper. It's an attacking foul. Christiansen. Arderius. Arcos gets it back again. Now there's a gap. Oh, but she fumbles the ball on the way in. Öftedal releases it to Merck. And Merck scores, and this is a dangerous time for Spain. 3 adrift. Jose Prades surely must be thinking, is it team timeout? Long pass. It was tight, but she did well through 2 defenders. 3rd fast break goal. They've started them rather so far in the game by getting back very quickly, Spain, but all of a sudden that's all changed. Second line going in, Lopez. And again, lots of mistakes. The turnovers are just cascading now for Spain. 9. It's going to be a free throw. Rotset Dalit. Hand off into the wing. Or is that deliberate football? If it is, it's a 2-minute suspension. It's given. German referees, 2-minute suspension for Arderius. If it's ball on foot, it's a free throw. If you move your foot towards the ball, which they say she did, it's a 2-minute suspension. That's not going to help, but even at full count, they're struggling to keep tabs on the Norwegians with the pace. Christiansen hesitated with the pass on the wing, and instead it's stolen by Spain now. Cabral. A couple of wrong choices by Norway, showing they're fallible as well. Goalkeepers come off for Spain, but as the two substitute players go back on, team timeout is called by José Prades. Lunde has made 8 saves in the match so far, a 40% save rate, to the delight of the Norwegian fans here. It has been hard going for Spain. So play resumes with still 1.5 minutes to go on the suspension for Spain. There's no goalkeeper at the other end. Martin started the second half, came off, now she's back on again on the right wing. Cabral, Arcos, more of a breakthrough player than a long-range shooter. Here she comes, looks for the line, yes! And Lunde committed to going the other way already. Just couldn't reverse it, and that's the first goal of the game for Paul Arcos. Plays for Guardades. Reistad comes on now in the place of Christiansen. Especially while they've got a bit of extra space in the Spanish defence, which is short-handed. Nearly stolen. It is now Arderius, and the ball is down there for Cabral. Does well, and she scores under a lot of pressure. The ball lobbed ahead of her to run onto, but Øftedal was right up there with her. They take the quick throw off, and Navarro saves off Øftedal. Well, the team timeouts worked. They are back to within 1. And a handful of seconds to go. Goalkeeper's out. Players on the bench at the bottom for Norway are standing up saying, raise your game, raise your game. Navarro is on. They're back to full strength. Arderius, Cabral. Oh, looking for Arderius, it was red all the way, and the break is on. Henny Reistad's away and scores. Takes some of the pressure off. Second goal of the game for the 22-year-old. She's already scored 139 goals for her country. Cabral on her feet, it is. Turnover. Arcos, they'll have to send the ball back, the throw taken from the wrong place. Hard to see, but the referee's a better place than we are. So with the suspension served out, Reistad still stays on, and they switch to a 5-1 defence. Arcos at the front. And Henny Reistad again. If you play that deep defence, of course, you've got to block the player coming in. If they get past you, there's a big gap behind. Arderius to Arcos. Free throw. Dale Bratzet playing a huge game. 30-year-old. Playing a 96th international. And has, in fact, in this match, just gone past the 250-goal mark for Norway. Arcos back into Fernandez in the centre. Alicia Fernandez. Oh, it's a penalty. Arcos Make sure that she bounces off Solberg on the way in, because she's inside the area there, foot clearly inside. Any kind of contact, she knew. Clever play. Norway Hedegårdsson's not impressed. The play continues, and Carmen Martin will take the penalty. He scored 15 penalties, and that's coolly taken. Drops the wrist back, curves it over the goalkeeper, and it gets a second goal. Three-goal lead is cut back again, and they're going to look to change the line. Dale Bratset again. Goal number 6. Cabral picks up the loose ball. Cesareo comes out to help. Plays Rapid Bucharest in Romania. Top of the league there at the moment. She's scored 29 goals for them this season. Free throw. Fernandez, just speaking about her, back in the fray. So after a good stint on court, Arcos is off and Campos, number 6, is on at the bottom of the picture. Passive play call though against Spain. Oh, that's a shame. Cabral did well to suck in the defense and release the ball to Fernandez. But we have about 3 passes left from the 6. Oh, poor pass by Arderius, and it's intercepted by Dale Bratset. Cabral thought she'd got it back, but the referee said, no, you pulled it out of her hands. Campos does what she has to slow the pace down and allow her teammates to get back in defense. Hoftedal. To get reorganized, Merck and Rijstad on the wrong side. Second line goes in, Solberg's come around. Oh, close to an interception, looking for the line. It was a poor pass. That's ballooned in. That was a Hail Mary pass, if ever there was one. Lobbed up and hope for the best, because Cabral was so closely marked by Merck. Hoftedal. Oh, brilliant play. One-handed catch and throw by Nora Merck. Goal number 6. Did very well indeed. Caught it and shot before she landed. Smiles all round on the Norwegian bench. 44 minutes played. They've restored the 4-goal lead from the second half. Or in the second half, I should say, after having been 7-3 up at one point in the first. Martin comes around, goes in on the line. The change line player, Einhor Hernandez, has come on. Another one who plays for Rapid Bucharest with Fernandez. Have a good understanding together. Oh, into the line. She's just come on and scored straight away, Hernandez. Big throw off taken by the Norwegians. Merck, the gap is there. Navarro saves, but it's a penalty. Nice smile from the veteran keeper. And even Martin shook hands with her after that, as if to say sorry. She just made such a great assist at the other end. So Nora Merck has yet another chance. And scores. It's her 7th goal of the game. 4th penalty from 5 taken, and the gap stays at the 4. And we are midway through the second half. Have had the extra day's rest, having played their quarter-final a day earlier. A couple of days off. Campos off the hip by Lunde. It's a 9th save, fast passed up the court, beautifully done. And there the easy goals, started by Lunde's save. And finished off by Marit Jakobsen, the right winger. Scorer on that last goal, one of 5 players in the Norwegian team who play for the Danish champions Esbjerg. And Årdal, number 30, they're being used primarily in defence, but she has scored 11 goals in the competition so far, the number 30. That was a goal from Jakobsen. Five-goal lead, biggest yet for Norway. Spaniards who've managed just 5 goals in 16.5 minutes, struggling to find solutions. Cabral! Wide across the face of the goal. While Norway are picking up their shooting stats, they're up to 64%, which is still below par for them. Spain still just on a 55% success rate with their shooting. Nice start, misconnection. The cross back with Merck, who's racing off. Årdal's coming on in defence for her. A long way to come though from the other side. Hernandez. Campos comes back out again, went in on the line. Wasn't helping enormously because Hernandez was right where she was. But Arcos's break is already over. She's been pressed on now as a playmaker, while Cabral gets a break. And Campos has moved out to her left-back position. It's an attacking foul. Sorry, a defensive foul rather, that's been called. It's number 30, I believe. Let's have a look. Well, it's on the right-hand side. We may not see it. I think it was actually an attacking foul called against Soledad Lopez, the left winger from Malaga. Ball is loose, but it's a free throw. Efteral foul by Maitana Echeverria. Off the post, loose ball picked up again, the break is on. Fernandez, fumbles it, and now the break the other way. She pulled up Årdal, she didn't have to. Got herself in, she's cursing as she comes off. She just had to release it to Jakobsen on the right-hand side or just keep going. And she's still cursing, and the assistant coach has come across and says, it's fine, don't worry about it. They needed to focus on defense, and it doesn't matter anyway, because Merck scores her 8th goal, and it brings a team timeout for Spain, as they are now 6 goals down with 11 minutes to go. Efteral once again goes in, drives, sucks the defender in, and releases the ball to Merck.
Otra vez, en ataque que están mucho más seguras y mucho más finas, joder. Mucho más seguras y mucho más finas. En el pase, ser valientes, ¿de acuerdo? Pero no hemos tenido el primer tiempo, ¿vale? Vamos a apretar, hay que dar tiempo, ¿vale? Apretamos, de defensa. Vamos a 5-1 otra vez con Arcos, ¿de acuerdo? Sí, cambia Ali con Mati en defensa. Con Carmen, con Mati, con Arcos, con Aino, ¿vale? Carmen y Sole, ¿está claro? Venga, tía, vamos.
Venga, tía.
Some of the emotions from the game so far. And the frustrations. So play resumes after Spain use up their 3rd and last team timeout. Scorsese Prades tries desperately to stem the Norwegian tide here. conceded 3 goals without reply, and the gap is huge now. Martin. And it's a 2-minute suspension. Seeing that the player was caught high. Årdal is the one sent off. 27-year-old newcomer to the team, playing just her 8th international. May have been a glancing touch on the way past, but any kind of contact would be penalised. Maybe an opportunity for Spain, but they've got to be fast about it because there's just about 10.5 minutes left. And they are 6 goals down, and Norway just don't give it away that easily, not least because they have restricted. Oh, and another 2 minutes. Both the central defenders are off now. Dale Bratset gets 2 minutes as well. There's the hand in the face. She remonstrates Bratset Dale on the bench and says she put her face into my hand. But it is what it is. There's, oh, brilliant save! 6 against 4. And Lunde pulls off a stunning save. Campos straight through. Lovely reaction. And that will help. It's all gone terribly wrong. So they're now individually marking the players. They just lost possession, and Lunde's charging back in goal again. She's there now. Got to make it count this time. And they've got to make it count fast. Can't have a long attack. That's one. Campos. First of the game for her. The gap had to just open up in the end. There's only 4 defenders trying to plug everything. Spaniards defending with a 4-0-2 at the moment defense. 2 of the back players being individually marked. Norway take off their goalkeeper. Still leaves them short-handed by 1 with an empty goal at the other end. Oh! Well, double power play for Spain, and they concede. Oh dear, oh dear. Martin, oh, and that comes off the post, and frustration for the Spanish captain, and this is slipping away from them fast. Lunde on a 37% save rate. Didn't have to do anything that time, the post did it for her. So Norwegians put on Årdal into the attack now, and they are now back to full strength. Lunde can go back in goal. Well, Norway have kept the gap to 6 while they had a double suspension. Into the line, no way through there. Bratset Dale being given a bit of a break, although she's near the top of the bench, while Årdal plays for Danish side Odense. And she puts it into the side netting. Campos. Still nevertheless proving to be a hard game for Norway, who are not overly turning the bench. Breistol, Årdal haven't been on. Arnsen's been on for about 4 minutes. Start for 2. And Camilla Herrem for 6 before she got a suspension and didn't come back. Into the line, Hernandez. Lunde was so far forward, she caught the ball on the way up. Frustration for Spain continues. Hernandez beautifully supplied. Poor finishing. Hernandez was the player who gave away a penalty in the dying seconds of the final 2 years ago against the Netherlands, when she blocked a long throw from the Dutch goalkeeper, but it came under the last 30-second rule, scoring the play, and it was a penalty at the other end from which the Dutch won the World Championship. Oh, came off the foot of a defender. Navarro, I think, the goalkeeper, came out, and in the melee, kicked the ball, and Nora Mørk getting a little bit annoyed, it seems, in the at the back with a teammate saying, let's slow it down. We're just playing like headless chickens is probably the message. Öfterdal gets an Arcos welcome. Reistad parried away, but it's come nicely for Solberg. And she puts it through the legs of Navarro after making a nice save. Third goal of the game for Solberg. 6 minutes to go and the gap is huge. 7 goals, if you think that Spain have only managed 6 so far in 24 minutes. They've been absolutely frozen out. The attack has spluttered, I'm afraid, for the Spaniards. Doesn't help that there's no one taking the long-range efforts. Cabral is normally good for those. But Spain, in that respect, have a similar problem to France. They've only scored 6 from 27 long-range efforts. It is more about breakthroughs with them and fast breaks. Problem is, you're up against the masters of the fast break here, Norway. Into the wing, tries to spin it around the keeper, but drops it too far forwards. And with that, it's a team timeout for Norway. Tried to spin it, but Lunde got a leg on it for a 12th save. Ideally, you want to catch it before it bounces, which is just what she did.
Vilde kommer inn. Vilde kjører kamp. Vi kjører overgangen fra Vilde. 1 og 3. Yes. Her fortsetter å bryte med Stine. Camilla. Vale, ordenamiento recto. Un 10 con anchura ida y vuelta. Ordenamiento recto para abrir el centro, ¿vale?
Well, drastic measures are called for now for Spain, but it's been a frustrating evening for José Prades, their coach. Lunde there hasn't helped with 12 saves for Norway. So play resumes with just 5 minutes of this semi-final remaining. Looks like we may be ending up here with a repeat of the European Championship final last year in Denmark, France and Norway. As Echeverria breaks away, over bounces it. Even when they've had chances, they've been thrown away. The steal was on, she got well away, she had time to think about it. Whether Lunde actually maybe even got a touch on it. So they stay on 6 goals in this second half. They've not done badly in defence, the Spaniards, in some ways. That's only the 14th goal Norway have scored in the second half. But they simply haven't had any solutions in attack. That's a mistake from Lunde. He'll be a little annoyed. The ball goes through her legs from Alicia Fernandez. First of the game. Shot efficiency for Spain 50%, Norway 62%. Improved, but it's still nowhere near their standard, Norwegians. Up to a 5-1 defence, but it means space at the back, which immediately Bratzett Dale exploits. This game is beyond Spain now with the best will. They'll have to think about the bronze medal playoff as that's put away by Arcos, a second goal. Arcos, who played with Spain at the Olympic Games. Just 19 years of age, it was the first major competition for them. So 26-19. Christiansen has come back on again. Heidi Reistad being given a break. On the right wing, Norway are finally turning the bench a little bit with Ingstad coming on, and Herem's come back in on the left wing. While Ordal is playing on the line. That's only a free throw into the last 3 minutes. And arguments going on. The Spaniards felt that should have been their ball. problem with the 6-0 defence, or the 5-1 defence, is that it keeps on getting flattened. Doesn't quite manage to hold its shape for very long with the darting runs from Merck and Öfterdal. Looking into the wing. It's going to be a free throw. Touch on the ball as it went through from Emily Hansen. Plays for CSM Bucharest. Hand off Fernandez, Kemper, but it's caught, shot before she landed by Martin, but straight into Lunde for her 14th save. She can't break through, go around the back of it. Also the pass to her needed to be a little bit higher. She had to shoot very quickly on reception of the ball. 1.5 minutes to go. Well, none of the drama of the first semi-final, I'm afraid, in this one, as Christiansen gets her third. Norway have won the World Championship 3 times, the last time in 2015. We'll have another shot at it as we enter the last minute. And, despite the best efforts of Arcos with the 3rd goal, they are still a long way adrift. They hoped, and in the first half, 11-all, it looked promising, but Norway have now scored 16 in the second half to Spain's 9. Christiansen, Merck straight back in. Ordal gets a free throw. Hansen. On 6 minutes. Dummies looks to take the shot. Oh, save by Navarro. 11th save of the game. Back comes Spain. It's for the honour now. Into the wing. Near post, and that's gone in. Scored by Lopez at first of the game, and that's it. The final buzzer goes, and Norway are through to the final where they will meet France. The final score here in Granollers, Norway 27, Spain 21. Disappointment for the host nation, but for Norway, yet another final. They have been on the podium 10 times at the World Championships. In fact, in the last 7 years, only missed out a couple of times. So job done. And almost like a metronome, Norway. We had the 3rd best attack in the competition with 264 goals behind the Netherlands and Sweden. They were all in the same half of the draw. Lunde with a good performance in goal. 13 saves. Brotsetale was impeccable with 7 from 7. Time now for the announcement of the player of the match, sponsored by Homo.
The player of the match is number 16, Norway,
Katrin Lunde. Collects it from Michael Wiedera, president of the European Handball Federation, in fact, and a member of the IHF Council. Lunde with 13 saves, a 38% save rate. The legend, 322nd international match for her country. For the host nation, they need to regroup tomorrow and focus on the bronze medal. Jorge Prades will need to pick up his teammates, but for Norway, almost inevitably they find themselves there against the old adversary, France. Norway had the last word last year in the European final. It was a tight effort, mind you. The regrouping already starts now as Carmen Martin gathers the players around her. We gave it our best, but we just didn't play our best handball today. It wasn't good enough, but forget it. We didn't reach the semi-finals. Not being a good team. So, bronze medal is the new target now for the host nation, Spain. Despite the support in the arena, Norway came away with it. It looked tight at the first, after the first period of play. 11 all at half-time. But in the second half, Norway swept away with it. A couple of late goals by the Spaniards made it look a bit better. And that will be the big question for them in the next game. Rodriguez still nursing a shoulder injury, picked up in the early in the game. She was a big loss for them. Won't have helped one little bit. Öftedal and Merck just always seem to have the solutions and play at an incredible pace. So Spain will face Denmark in the bronze medal playoff, while Norway will be up against France in the final. The stats from the game show that half the attacks worked for Norway. It's actually not perfect for them, 61% of their shots, but for Spain, 38% success rate only on the attacks. They missed half their fast breaks and scored from only half their field throws. Penalties, there were a couple of misses for the Norwegians, one for Spain. 16 turnovers, Spain to 13 for the Norwegians. Cabral was top scorer for Spain with 5. It was still too quiet in the game and didn't get the long-range shots in. But outscoring them all, Merck with 8 and Radset Dale on 7 for Norway. And so Norway beat the host nation 27-21 here in Granollers and are through to the final with France on Sunday. That's it for us today. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the semi-finals. Until next time, from me, Paul Bray, good night.
The president of the International Handball Federation, in a far manner and to show a positive attitude towards one spectator. Thank you. Now everything is ready.
segundo día que me pasa esto ya, y seguido. Ya ho sé. A mi no, a veure, a mi parlar en públic no em fa res, traduir tampoc. És una mica de responsabilitat.
Sí, però ja dic que...
Jo he fet conferències a l'anglès.
Jo soc tímid, clar.
He fet conferències a l'anglès i he fet una empresa d'Alemanya. I vaig estar en una fila i m'ha dit, has de portar estudis bastant del que tu vulguis, però que si no que desenvolupem i tal, i vaig fer un amb xifres de mercat i amb volum de giro i vaig estudiar en anglès amb el
Vocabulari complicat,
ja, però m'ho vaig estudiar, ho vaig preparar jo, vaig estar 2 dies preparant això. I clar, després, prepara-t'ho i després poso al soci. Això, com que ja he fet coses grans, però això no ho he fet. Amb la càmera... Sí, tant, nosaltres més tècnics, saps? Però bueno, clar, ja, jo ara m'apuntaré això i diré que més o menys, però ja dic, ja, però això s'ha de dir. Ah, t'has fet una...
Sí, la parella, no vale parella.
Ah, vale.
Les declaracions de Fernández no vale per un pico para España, pues no queda.
Escribo rápido y me enviado.
Sí, sí, sí.
Ya, rápido. Aquí en la española, vale, si lo tienen de la mañana. Sí, sí. Lo que ella responde. Vale. Lo del otro día, claro, no he dicho nada y yo te lo estoy los alemanes estaban aquí con la casa larga y al final la sala de esto es más fácil. Porque creo que dando todo a la selección española de no seguro. La miraré, si ya te tienes, la miraré, así creo que no habla cantar. No, Silvia seguro que no. Carmen sí que habla, porque ahora está cuando puede. Pero el entrenador no tengo problema de eso todavía. Sí, sí, lo contestó todo en inglés, sí, sí. Vale, en castellano. Sí, si quieres ya lo traduciré. Sí, estoy tranquilo. Porque dice una palabra que no sabe decir. No, yo sí, no, últimamente tengo balonmano. Mira, está otro, me llegó un fantasma de Alemania porque no tiene el texto. Lo que no sé es que he ido al poli, al diccionario, y me iba a ir a balonmano de los chicos que un curso. Ayer no sé el curso, bueno, una formación retirados, sabrosos. Y todo iba tecnicismos que en inglés, ¿eh? Ya me he ido a buscar a las... A Solver, mira, es Solver y la otra es otra que... ¿Bien?
Ja, da. Du sitter her i dag, Torir, enn forrige gang.
Hæ? Er det... Hva sånn?
Forrige gang jeg var her, var OL mot Russland. Ble du sitte her i dag?
Ja, og sist du var med?
Ja.
Nei, det er en annen stemme.
Ja.
Det er i finalen.
Hva sa du? Hæ?
Vi er i finalen.
Det er jævlig deilig.
Det er godt. Og jobba litt på det, var det bra? Men hvordan er sånn
etter kampen?
Bra. Ja, egentlig. Ja. Jeg var egentlig mer sliten til forrige kamp. Ja. Så til Tone, første gang jeg har blitt bedt om ikke å kontra.
Ja, Mats var veldig opptatt av det, og jeg tenkte at det kunne være lurt i og med at vi leder klart.
Ja.
Så var det liksom ikke viktig å løpe bort.
Nei. Ja,
Når vi roer en del mer.
Ja.
Men det er utfordrende en del.
Ja. Vi slipper veldig mye mellom 1 og 2 i dag, men samtidig så har Katrine de ballene, og da er det veldig deilig. Ja, det er en sånn god trygghet også når hun redder, for hvis ikke redder så blir man mer usikker på det, og så kan man jo liksom flytte seg litt. Eller ja, nå kan man tillate seg å stå litt tett også da. Når Katrine har det.
Det er helt enig i det. Liksom, ja. Nei, litt sånn utfordring til å gå opp i angrep og forsvar uten å bytte 2. Det er, du blir straffet så fort. Altså. Men vi klarer sånn å løse det noenlunde. Så vi må bare fortsette å jobbe på det. Så blir det, ja. Det var fint å få den kampen med tanke på Frankrike. For de kommer sikkert til å spille fremme.
Ja, det gjør det. Det blir sikkert samme jo.
Vi lå jo under mot danskene og så fortalte han at de hadde lagt om til 5.
Og da slipper de.
Snuddekamp.
Spania også kan vinne på det.
Det er jo det som har vært styrken til disse lagene før. At liksom, de ofte venner kamper på det. When do we start? Because it's late and we have to go recover and have a new match. We have not so much time. France is sleeping now and we are working. It's not fair. Not fair. Yes.
Oi, skal vi ha på masken?
Tror du? Skal vi ha av eller på maske? Sitte på?
Jeg tror vi kan ta den av når vi snakker. Is it allowed to take off when you speak after? Yeah.
Det er vel for vår egen sikkerhet også.
Okay. Yep.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
It's okay.
¿Pasa nada?
Sí, pues yo te voy a traducir yo. No hablas con Fran, que mi hermano
Venga, perfecto.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the press conference for the semi-final match of the Women's Handball World Championship here in Granollers between the national teams of Norway and Spain, with final score 27-21. With us, on the left side of the podium, members of the national team of Norway, Mr. Thor Hergersson as head coach, and the players, Ms. Malin On and Ms. Sanna Solberg Isaksen. On the other side of the podium, the head coach of Spain, Mr. José Ignacio Prades, and with him the players Ms. Carmen Martin and Ms. Silvia Navarro. First of all, Mr. José Ignacio Prades, what are your feelings about this match?
Good night. First of all, I would like to congratulate Norway for the great job today. Congratulations and good luck in the final. And so I want to congratulate my team today because I'm very proud for the performance. And we know that it's a difficult match for us today, but we need to get up because we need another final on Sunday.
Thank you, José Ignacio. Ms. Carmen Martin, the team did a really good job in the first half, but what happened in the second half?
Sorry. Well, congratulations to Norway. They clearly have been better in the second half, and they took all the opportunities and the chances we have given them by having technical faults, and they have been running very well as they usually do. They're a great team, and I think we just have to congratulate them. Thank you.
Thank you, Carmen. Miss Silvia Navarro. I suppose this is a difficult moment to talk about, but how faced the team the bronze medal match against Denmark?
Bueno, lo primero y ante todo felicitar a Noruega por el partido que han hecho y bueno, el equipo ahora está fastidiado, es normal después de esta derrota, pero tenemos que recuperarnos. Tenemos otra final el domingo y queremos conseguir medalla y vamos a luchar hasta el final para lograrlo.
First of all, congratulations for the Norway team. The team now is going to recuperate to go to the next final in Sunday.
Thank you, Silvia. Mr. Thoris Regression, first of all, congratulations for the victory. What are your feelings about the match?
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank the Spanish team for a good fight. They played very well, especially in first half. They give us a great challenge in our attack with their defense. It's typical Spain, they are very good at this, and we in the north, we are not used to play so much against this type of handball. So I hope that we can play against them again very soon, because we need it. But I'm proud of the girls, they did a good job. We spoke in the after first half we talk about that it's about the simple things and staying with the plan and fighting good. We were controlling the first half, but we give away things in the last minutes. So I think they did a good job in second half, and Lunde was again like herself playing very well in this match.
Thank you, Coach. Mrs. Malinon, you played a really tough main round in Castellón and another two difficult matches here in Granollers. How is the team right now, physically? How is the team?
Our team, I think we are in a good shape. We run a lot and then it pays off as it did today. So yeah, I think we are preparing well and looking forward to the final.
Thank you. And finally, Mrs. Anna Solberg, what can I say you about France, your opponent in the final?
Yes, we have met them several times and we know it will be really tough. They can also play a little like Spain in defense, like taking the rhythm out of us. So we need to be prepared for this, and we're looking forward for a really good handball match.
Thank you. Questions?
Hola, buenas noches para José Ignacio Prades. Quiero que me valores cómo ha sido ese cambio en la segunda mitad y el cómo os habéis visto tan atascados contra la defensa noruega. Gracias.
Bueno, no sé si ha sido una cuestión de atascamiento, como lo has dicho, ¿no? La verdad que hemos cometido muchos errores, ¿no? Sobre todo en el inicio de la segunda mitad. Con alguna pérdida, pues quizá no forzada, ¿no? Como se llama en el tenis, y algún lanzamiento, pero bueno, creo que el equipo ha trabajado muchísimo, nunca le ha perdido la cara al partido, ha estado siempre ahí y no hemos tenido la fortuna que hemos tenido otras veces, ni quizá el aplomo, ¿no? Pero como ha dicho Silvia y también ha comentado Carmen, este grupo va a pasar 2 minutos de duelo más y mañana estaremos otra vez pensando en la nueva final que tenemos el domingo.
He said that they don't control the match. At the second time, they lose a lot of balls. There's some mistakes, but this team it's going to be again faster and more better than tomorrow.
¿Habrá alguna pregunta para el equipo noruego?
For Norway?
For Norway team. One question for Norway team.
Okay.
Vicente Soler, Deporte 100%. For Tori Hergison, tell us something about Katrin Lunde, please. If you could tell us something about Katrin Lunde.
Yeah, she is a great goalkeeper and a great great human being. She is being with us for many, many years. She started playing in the national team in 2000 European Championship in Denmark in 2002. She was in the squad playing this tournament, and she has been there almost since. It's a special kind of sportswoman. She is dedicated and humble, and always looking for chances to getting better. And she's over 40 years old now, and she is still the player in the training camps and in the training which are most focused. So it's very special woman, sportswoman.
Another question for the Norway team. Thank you. We continue the press conference with the Spanish team.
Thank you. Good luck, you too. See you later.
Questions for the Spanish team.
Hola.
En español, si queréis directamente, ¿vale?
Hola, buenas noches. Aquí Iván Beas de Deportes 4. Pregunta para los tres. Bueno, después de esta derrota llega Dinamarca, otro rival dura. ¿Cómo encaráis el partido ahora después de lo vivido hoy?
¿Comienzas? Hola, muy buenas. Pues para mí ahora mismo lo único en lo que tenemos que intentar concentrarnos es en recuperar. El campeonato ha sido largo, está siendo largo, al final es mucha competición, son muchos minutos jugados, muchos partidos, mucha tensión. Y bueno, el nivel cada vez va incrementando, y creo que sobre todo en lo que tenemos que concienciarnos es en descansar y en coger toda la energía posible para poder afrontar Dinamarca de la mejor forma. Gracias.
She said that before they lose the match from Norway, they now to prepare to the Denmark match. For the team, they need to recover today to be at the maximum level for the next match.
Gracias. Perdón.
Para Silvia, le comentaba antes a Carmen que lo más importante ahora quizás el factor psicológico de las más jóvenes para el domingo. No se ha podido repetir la historia hoy de Kumamoto, supongo que te acordarás de hace 10 años, a ver si se puede repetir el domingo la historia de Brasil.
Bueno, sí, yo creo que lo principal ahora es recuperarse, tenemos muy poquito tiempo, como ha dicho nuestro seleccionador José Ignacio Prades, tenemos 2-3 minutos para poder pensar en el partido del domingo. No pienso en Brasil, pienso en este domingo, Dinamarca. Yo creo que, como dije el otro día, que haríamos un error en pensar en los años pasados. Creo que tenemos que reponernos y darlo todo. Es último partido, otra final. Sabíamos cuando hemos empezado este partido de Noruega que teníamos 2 finales por delante, si esta salía mal, y el domingo es nuestra final.
Silvia says that they need to recover, and they have only 2 or 3 minutes to do that, and they need to think about the next match, not for the past.
¿Alguna pregunta más?
Para José Ignacio Prades, explica brevemente qué es lo que tiene que hacer España para ganar el domingo y colgarse el bronce, o qué es lo que hay que impedir que haga bien Dinamarca.
Bueno, yo creo que tenemos que seguir trabajando como hasta ahora. He dicho al principio que estaba muy orgulloso del trabajo que llevamos haciendo. Hoy nos enfrentábamos a un gran rival que nos ha puesto las cosas muy difíciles. Quizá hoy nos han exigido mucho más y no hemos estado tan acertadas como en otras ocasiones, pero el equipo tiene que seguir trabajando de la misma manera, porque la vía y el camino nos ha llevado hasta aquí. Así que tenemos que estar quizá un poquito más acertadas, un poquito más concentradas, pero el equipo está respondiendo fenomenal y hay que darle continuidad al trabajo bien hecho que llevamos.
He said that they need to work like that at the moment. They don't want to change anything. They need to continue with the high level and be more stronger and continue working with this team.
¿Alguna pregunta más?
Te hago la última, Carmen, como capitana. háblame un poco de las jóvenes de la selección, pero sobre todo personificadas en Paula Arcos, que con 19 años parece que tenga el desparpajo de una de 30.
Pues sí, creo que hay que valorar mucho el trabajo de la gente joven en el equipo, tanto de Paula como del resto. Vienen con una ilusión enorme, con entrega, con desparpajo, con atrevimiento. Me encanta, o sea, me encanta. Creo que entienden a la perfección qué es lo que requiere estar en la selección. En la selección hay que dejarse la piel, siempre. Y ellas lo hacen, desde el minuto 1 que han llegado aquí. Así que creo que hay que quitarse el sombrero por las niñas jóvenes que están llegando, que están viniendo pisando fuerte y haciendo las cosas muy bien. Creo que tienen mucho futuro por delante.
She said that we need to congratulate the young players like Paula Arcos. They have a lot of illusion. They need to work. The first minute they start to work with the whole team, and they need the idea to work in this team in the Spanish team. And they have the skin in the every day. They take the skin in the matches and the trainings.
¿Alguna pregunta más? Gracias. Gracias.
Sí.
José, acá. Mira, así mejor, en medio. Ahí.
Gracias, chicas.
Gracias.
Suerte el domingo.
Gracias. Gracias.